Hey, welcome to Leo's channel. I am part of Blackwing Master 8 and Team DMC. Here I am doing a deck profile on something people have been questioning about for a while. Gimmick puppets. I made a spell build, so it's very consistent, so I'll show you my build now. You know what, some of these are peroxide for the moment. So you start off with 3 Gimmick Puppet Jury Doll. Basically, the whole deck is to feed her and summon your Gimmick Puppet XZs, but you can only use her effect once per turn. Yeah. 3 Gimmick Puppet Magna Doll. Magna Doll is like a Cyber Dragon if you control a Gimmick Puppet monster, and your opponent controls a monster. These are peroxide for 2 Curry Bandits. Curry Bandit is a level 3 Fiend type monster with 1,000 attack points and 500 defense points. Its ability is during the end phase, excavate 5 or reveal 5, and choose 1 spell, add it to hand, spell or trap, and just ditch the rest in the grave. Yeah, so 2 Swift Scarecrows. My deck needs a lot of needs these 2 hand traps anytime, every time. Just helps me with protection. 2 Gimmick Puppet Gear Changers. 3 gets cloggy, but 3 gets cloggy, so 2 or 1 it's usually good, because this guy could change his level between 1 and 4, or 1 and 8, depending on the Gimmick Puppet monster. 2 Necro Gardener's Grave Traps. Since my deck is all grave bound, I'm willing to waste a normal summon, considering how much I special summon. So yeah, those help with defense. 2 Gimmick Puppet Scissor Arms. Scissor Arms is an Armageddon knife for Gimmick Puppets. It's pretty good, actually, because the deck it makes the deck go a little bit faster. 2 Gimmick Puppet Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty is a special summoner. Now, when he's normal or special, you can special summon 1 Gimmick Puppet once per turn. So he's pretty good for getting cards out of your hand fast. But he also gets a bit cloggy on himself. That's why you machine duplicate. 1 Dad. Dark Armed is basically so good in this deck because you usually have 3. Shadow Feeler. He's a wall. Is a 1,000 defender wall that usually he'll summon himself in attack mode. But if you junk puppet him, he goes in defense mode. I'll explain junk puppet later. Alright. Machina Cannon. Let's ditch your machines. I'm planning to put Fortress and Gear Frame in here eventually, but for now this is just a pure spell build. A pure Gimmick Puppet build. So I run 2 Argents. The 3rd Argents over here is actually a Soul Charge. But 2 Argents for the rank up purposes. I'll explain that a little bit later. Soul Charge, like I said, that's supposed to be a Soul Charge. Getting one in mail soon, yay. But Soul Charge, revive all your puppets, make more XZ plays, get your one of your rank ups back. Triple MST, necessary because the deck is all spell, no trap, so you need to defend yourself. Trade in, draw power since most of your monsters are level 8. Gimmick or Junk Puppet. Junk Puppet can be activated once per turn, but it's a monster reborn for Gimmick Puppets. Basically, you activate, you get a Gimmick Puppet, you special it, and then you can go from Jerry Doll from there, or whatever you want to do. It's a very good card, and a bit overpowered if you ask me. 2 Machine Duplication, since most of your monsters are under 500, so it makes it very good to do that. In case you need to clear the field, you need a Dark Hole. Dark Hole is always good in this. Foolish Burial gets anything in the grave. Limited removal for your OTK plays. I mean, OTK plays really happen a lot in this deck. Alert Darkness, a little more draw power since almost everyone's dark. And last but not least, my favorite card, Infernal Reckless Summon. Basically, since all your monsters are under 1500, anytime you special summon one of them, you can special summon another. I use this in combo with Magnadol to get number 22 out every time. And in some cases, number 62. I'll explain number 62 in a bit. Next is my extra deck. I'm not showing you my side because it's not complete, so bear with me on the main and extra. Alright, so to start off, 2 Gimmick Puppet Giant Grinders. This thing basically destroys any special summon monster. If it's an XZ monster, it basically deals your opponent damage equal to its attack point, original attack points. Alright, 2 Gimmick Puppet of Strings, number 40. It's basically during your opponent's end phase. It's a dark hole for everyone that has a string counter, which its ability is detach once per turn. For a 3000 beater, that's pretty good, and the other one is 1500, so it's better as a defender. Dart Strings. This guy is one of the ones you mainly rank up. Dart Strings, when it's summoned, destroy everything with a string counter on it, and do your opponent the highest damage that was destroyed by the string counter, and you get a free card. Most people run Giant Trainer because you make 3s a lot, but I prefer going with a Gimmick Puppet. Gimmick Puppet of Leo. It's a game winner, yes, but usually I use it to make into one of my Chaos XZs. But it's very good because it's still a Gimmick Puppet. Number 66. Master Key. Since they're almost all dark, you can actually make this guy fairly easy, and he's good for protection for everything. Number 62. Prime Photon. 4000 beater. And he gains 100 for... Oh, times 200. Excuse me, I misread the card. But he gains 200 for all the rank on the field. With this deck, that happens a lot, so it's very, very good. And, wow, it's already at 7 minutes. Number 22. Only card it cannot stop is any counter trap. I hate counter traps with this, but he's a 4500 beater for 2 dart types. And he's a great rank 8 in this. C107. Neotachyon, it's a 4500 beater, and it helps out with 62's effect. But, continuing on. C15, basically, it's Giant Grinder just for monsters. Any monster it destroys, you deal that damage, and this affects only once per turn, unlike Giant Grinder, which is twice per turn. Love Chain. Love Chain basically lets you put a card on top, or let you mill out. It's very good for Gyarados plays. Geargant X. As you can see, Geargant X is a rank 4. This actually lets you add up a lot of your machines, since some of them are 4 and lower. Like, you can get Swift Scarecrow and you have your hand trap. But yeah, okay. Last but not least, CXZ Coach Lord Ultimate Trainer. Basically, this is your Gaga Cowboy for the deck. Because when you draw a monster card using his effect, you deal your opponent 800 points of damage, and he cannot be targeted by card effects. So he's a bit overpowered, but he's a really good XZ monster. Okay, so that was my Gimmick Puppet deck. Please rate, comment, and subscribe to either Blackwing Master 8, Team Knife Party, or KP, or Team DMC. Thank you for watching. So please rate, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think about it, and let me know what deck I should build or use next. Alright. Talk to you later, guys. Peace.